Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Denise, and today I think I want to do a color challenge, and I'm going to use my Bao Hong Academy paper, which is the 8.3 by 12.2 inch size paper. And I like to tape these down. You can leave them on the pad if you want. I just don't like working with them stuck to the pad, just my preference. I want to create, I think, a set of 4 today. So kind of in the grid, but maybe a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna work with the Shinhan Gouache again because, man, that gouache is crazy vibrant and just the most vivid colors out of there. I just think it'll be fun. And I'm not going for exactly. We're just going for close, just eyeballing it. I know that's gonna drive some people crazy, so be as exact as you'd like to be. Yeah, about right there. Close enough. I'm a close enough kind of girl on some of this. I'm gonna go. And you can find most of my favorites there on my favorites page that I'll link in the description. And this little green leaf tool has become that favorite. And I've got like 20 pads of that paper that I've gotten over the years, and never once got that tool with my pad of paper, so I had to find it myself. And so that's on my favorites page under the Amazon links. So I'm gonna go with Color Cube Volume 1 by Sarah Renee Clark. I don't get in Volume 1 very often, so I thought, let's do Volume 1. We're never in there. Color card 100, and some of the crazy cards are some of my favorites, so I just thought, let's go for it. So I've got the Shinhan Gouache 132 Yellow Ochre, Scarlet Red, which is that orangey orange kinda, Carmine, I'm just getting as close as I can, Aqua Blue, and Raw Sienna. My goal with the color cards is not to get exact. My goal is to get me in a direction. Get me going, get me off of the what color should I use wagon and start painting and creating. So that's what my goal is, and that color cards are what help me pass that color anxiety. So I'm going to start off with the Raw Sienna. Just see what we can get today. These are just going to be lovely kind of abstract paintings. I'm using the 1/2 inch square wash by Princeton Neptune. We'll just see what we can get today. It's just kind of feeling like, let's do something different. And like when I do stuff like this, especially with that color card like that, some of my goal here is to definitely step outside my comfort zone, and some of my goal is to just create color palettes that I never would have tried before. It really does get me outside of my head if I will start with some fun stuff like this. Just be crazy. Just let go of the expectations. I'm not trying to create anything specific. I'm just kind of playing, and I am going to mix a little bit of like one of these colors into each of these colors and create like a kind of a more cohesive color palette than just the solid colors, which is just kind of a color trick there that you could play with, and that will give you kind of just a more interesting cohesive color palette, different than what I usually do. I'm usually using the solid color just because I'm playing and I'm having fun, and that's what I want to do. But today I'm thinking, let's just kind of blend a little of like the yellow ochre into our color and make those colors kind of flow a little better than they might if they were solid. It's just about the play for me. Just experiment and play. I've done lots of color mixing. I've got a couple color mixing classes there. If you're looking to get more into color mixing, but it's just depending on what mood I'm in as to what direction I'm going to go with my stuff. Okay, let's jump into this blue, which I don't really want all the color in the blue, but that was dirty water. That was some dirty water. Oh well. I actually wanted that blue to be a little purer though. Let's get the second thing of color here. And maybe get a little clean swatch of the blue. I want the blue to really stand out. Okay, let's get the blue its own water. And see if that, well, it's still gonna give me some color mixing. That's okay. And then I might come in here with just some mark making. Just some fun. And we could wait it till it's dry and I could come back with some blue again. Could do that also. Okay, and this is that yellow ochre. Alright, so those are kind of different and like way different. Let's let this dry a little bit. I might even dry it with my heat gun because it's not like the watercolor. I'm not trying to get it to do tricks really. I mean, maybe I am, but I'm gonna go ahead and dry it anyway. Okay, it's not 100% dry, but my goal was to get it a little drier so I can pull this blue in maybe a little more solid and bright. Okay, now I'm going to let it dry, and we'll do some mark making. Okay, I think I want to do some mark making, and I want to pull out that's light cobalt blue. Is that the right blue? There's a blue in here that's really, I pulled it out on something before, turquoise blue. Ooh, let's do turquoise blue. And then I can get some other mark making on here in an interesting way, maybe not. We're gonna do it anyway. It almost has, because of these colors, has a bit of a southwestern flair to it. What do you think? A little southwestern flair? Kind of thinking in my mind maybe this art crayon by Marabou might give us some interesting something. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I like these because they dry within 24 hours. They set up really good. And I know you can't see it really on the yellow part of that, but it's just interesting texture we'll get in there. That's fine. I want to add a little bit more. What do I want it to be? Let's go ahead and get some of the graphite out because you know I love it. And let's just do it. What's something else over here? What do we want that to be? I need something. I mean, how about an orange? Oh yeah, good choice. Sometimes I think it and I'm just like, just go with that thought and then just throw it down before you can even double guess yourself, before you can just second think it. Just throw it down, just go for it. And then once you're like committed, it becomes easier. Alright, Neocolor 2 crayon for the fast orange, not the slow orange, the fast orange. Actually, I like that enough where I'm going to put in some orange on the blue in some other places. Because why not? Okay, I feel like I could be there. I could be, maybe. Or do we need like some white dots possibly? Or some black? Do we need any white and black on there? I know there's the rule of some people think you need a little bit of white and a little bit of black in every one of them. I don't necessarily buy into that anymore, but know the rules so you can break the rules. But sometimes, you know, that little bit is like what completes it. Like, what about a little bit of black seeds by the Juggles, the ATC stencils here. Yeah, what about a tiny bit of black? Alright, so we got a little bit of black here. Let's get an ink blending brush. That's just my Blick matte paint in the black. Let's get a dry brush here. Ink blending brush. Alright, let's commit. Let's commit right up here. Let's just do it. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's just move that up a little bit and continue that on. Ooh, that is kind of fun. That was kind of a fun choice. Let's do that over here too. Could do it like this. Ooh, let's do it like that. Ooh, and just a little over here. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, does it all need it? Probably not. We could do without it on the... We don't have to do it on every one. It's just fun that we got it on a couple of those. Okay, that was fun. I could do a little bit of white, but do I want to? Do I want to? I could kind of work in a few white dots, maybe. Yeah, that's kind of fun. White dots are kind of whimsical. I like white dots. It's just kind of a fun little whimsy sometimes. Oh, okay, that was fun. I do feel like I'm missing a little bit of black here on these other two. Maybe we should just go ahead and do a few of these on these other two. Let's do it right here. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Ooh, okay, good choice. All right, good choice. Let's bring this one in right here. A little bit on the corner. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. I got you white black people in there now. Let's peel the tape and see what we got. I'm feeling pretty good. Those are some bright colors. They were a little bit crazy. Let's peel some tape, people. Let's peel some tape. Alright, and see what we think. These Shinhan gouaches are just so vivid. Like crazy vivid compared to a lot of the other paints. And I like that they're opaque, mostly opaque, kind of like an acrylic paint. But they still work a little bit like a watercolor, and they're still re-wet. So if I let these dry on the palette, these do re-wet really nicely, actually, I have discovered. These little palettes are little hors d'oeuvre trays or little dessert plates. These came from TJ Maxx. It was like a set of 4. Pretty cheap. Those are my favorite things to have as little palettes, because then you got 4 of them. I love those. That's my favorite palettes, is to get some from white plates, different shapes. I like the ones that are kind of long and square from TJ Maxx. It's my favorite palette. Favorite place to get palettes. All right. Oh my gosh, check it out. All right, we can cut those apart if we wanted, or I can leave them just like that. I might could cut them apart today. Let's cut them apart today. A little Fiskars cutter. These are pretty cool today. Okay, now that we're cutting these into their individual little pieces, they actually are talking to us a little bit in a good way. Like, check these out. And you can always still work on your pieces after you pull the tape. Sometimes you got to pull the tape and see what you got. Now, look at these in this direction, because we can turn them any direction that we want. But I like this one in this direction because it looks like a bridge and a waterfall. Like, how cool is that? That is so cool. Okay, and I don't know, this one doesn't look like a bridge and a waterfall, but it's still pretty cool. I like them up and down like this, actually. I love that one. Okay, these were pretty fun. I've actually super enjoyed trying out this exceptionally crazy color palette. And you know what? The crazier the color palette, the more I seem to like them. Hope you enjoyed playing in this palette. Crazy colors that we got out of that, and playing in the Shinhan Gouache again. And I'll see you guys next time.